Hello everyone. Today we'll discuss a very important topic again, which is the structure of flower. So we'll start. You can also draw the flower structure with me. So first we'll start with a basal structure of the flower, and this is called as pedicel. Pedicel is the elongated part which holds the flower, and above it you can see here a bulgy part, solvent part, which is called as thalamus. Thalamus actually it holds all the whorls in the flower, and it supports the flower with the all whorls. So now the next whorl would be here. First whorl would be calyx. First whorl would be the calyx. This is the calyx. Calyx, the member of calyx is known as a sepal, and collectively five sepals are called as calyx. And if one sepal is there, you have to represent, or you have to show one calyx part which is known as the sepal. One is represented as a sepal. That is why I just now told you calyx, the member of calyx. So these are the five members, and collectively they five altogether called as a calyx. And if it is one, then sepals. What could be the function of the calyx? Calyx would be responsible for the protection of flower when flower is in bud condition. You must have observed it in terms of rose, hibiscus. This is the bud of the flower, and this would be a calyx. So calyx is green in color, and it is responsible for the protection of flower in bud condition. So this is the calyx. Now next whorl would be, next to the calyx, next whorl would be the corolla. This is corolla. So the next whorl would be corolla, and the member of corolla would be petals. Again, one is a petal, and altogether there are many petals. They are represented as a corolla. So basically petals. What could be the function of petals then? The function of petals, they are very in a beautiful color, vibrant colors. So they are meant for the attraction of number of insects, and you can say some kind of pollinating agents. So yes, they are meant to attract the pollinating agencies towards the flower. So the members are known as petals, and they attract the pollinating agents. Pollination means the transfer of pollen grain from one part to the stigma. Means like मेल फ्लावर से कोई मेल पार्ट जो कि स्टैमेन होता है, वो फीमेल पार्ट के स्टिग्मा पे जाके जर्मिनेट होना. दिस इज द प्रोसेस विल कॉल्ड एज अ पॉलिनेशन. विल सी इट लेटर ऑन. एंड yes, so they are meant to attract the insects or pollinating agencies for the pollination. Third whorl would be androecium. So the third whorl would be next to the corolla would be androecium. So this is the androecium. Here it's an anther. These are the anther lobe, and here it's a filament, and collectively called as androecium. And the member of androecium known as stamen, and it's a male, a reproductive part. It's a male, a reproductive part. You can also use this kind of sign to represent the male reproductive part. So yes, this one is the androecium. This one is androecium. Now next to the androecium there would be a gynoecium, like this. So gynoecium would be the innermost wall of the flower. Gynoecium is the female reproductive part of the flower. Female reproductive part. So it can be represented as like this. So here it's a ovary, here it's a style and stigma. So commonly called as a gynoecium. So the member of it is called as pistil or carpel. So this innermost wall is known as gynoecium. It's a female reproductive part, and you can also use this sign to represent a female reproductive part in the flower. So yes, these are all four very important whorls in terms of flower. But out of these four, these two are non-essential whorls and these two are essential whorls. So what does it mean actually? Calyx and corolla, they are called as non-essential whorl of the flower. Non-essential whorl of the flower, and while here the androecium and gynoecium, they are called as androecium and gynoecium, called as essential whorl of the flower. Essential whorl of, whorl matlab it's a part of the flower. So why they are called as essential whorl? Because they are meant for the reproduction. They directly take part in the process of reproduction, while in case of calyx and corolla, they are not taking part in the process of reproduction. That is why they are called as non-essential. At the same time, they have also another name. They are also called as accessory whorls. Accessory means, here they are also called as accessory whorls. Calyx and corolla. So this is all about the typical structure of flower, and you can also write it down, make a note of it, and that's it for today. Thank you.